Yeah, have lots of energy. We're always
I'll try.
quieter on these.
Well, yeah.
Every time you don't show energy, I'm going to jab you with this in the gut.
Don't do that.
Well, I'll have energy then. Fiddling with yourself. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
My name is Darren.
And I'm Graham.
And we have just watched David Cronenberg's Maps to the Stars.
Yes, a misleading title. I thought it was going to be
Oh, God. You thought it was going to be a sci-fi film?
I was gonna-
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
more along the lines of like cartography and stuff like that.
Did you really?
I expected a map at least once to be in it.
Well, it sort of was.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No, there wasn't.
Fans of maps will be left very disappointed by this film.
I was very disappointed on the side of map loving,
Yeah.
but on
Well,
the side of film loving.
tell us the story of the film.
Okay. We'll just push that point to the side. The story of the film, basically,
Come on now. Come on. You've
uh,
watched it.
it's kind of a little bit kind of
Oh,
okay.
I'll
So
do it
there's
then.
this like rich family
Well, they've
they
got
have
an
a s-
actor kid,
son who's an actor,
and the
the
dad
kid,
sells self-help books.
yeah, and stuff. But he's a little bit wacky.
Well, he's John Cusack, isn't he?
Which is
When's he
fair.
not a bit wacky?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
he's in shit films like 2012.
Oh. And so basically, yeah. So there's basically like every member of that family has either got like a dark present or a dark past.
A dark present. What's a dark present?
Yeah. I guess when Wendy
Like a
gives
dead
Peter
hamster in a
Pan-
box. It's a bit dark, isn't it, to give for a kid? Dead hamster in a box.
I was going to make a different joke.
Okay, go on.
So,
It's the timing that makes your jokes so good.
like when
Shadow.
Wendy gives Peter Pan his shadow back.
Oh, we didn't see that one coming.
No.
Go on, say the
It's a
film.
dark present.
Say the film.
That's essentially it.
Well, there's Julianne Moore as
Julianne
well, who's an
Moore.
actress trying to play her mum, who was also an actress in a film. Her
Yeah.
mum died in an accident. Mia Wasikowska turns up and
Wasikowska.
she has burn marks on her body.
Mhm.
Oh, what could that mean? Not what you think.
No, it's not what you think.
I was just trying to lead you in the wrong direction there.
It's kind of not what you think.
No, it's not. So, go on, did you enjoy it?
This is the latest film from Cronenberg.
Mm-hmm.
We should point out.
We did.
It's very in line tonally, I think, with what was it called? No, not Perse. Cosmopolis.
Do you think? Oh, I don't know if I agree with that.
I think tonally.
I think tonally that Cosmopolis was a lot more detached and kind of icy.
Well, that was mostly Pattinson's character.
Who was pretty much the only character.
Pretty
in it.
much. No, but I mean, obviously, he was in a world, and
I think. Well, I can.
there was a lot of.
I can see that Robert Pattinson's character in that thought the world revolved around himself,
Yeah.
and that every character in this, because they're all actors, thinks the world revolves around them.
Wasn't there like tiny bits of elements of humour and stuff, and there's still
In Cosmopolis.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, it had
Time
a
to
sort of
time.
deadpan, dry sense of humour, I suppose. Well, yeah. What's your point? This had quite in-your-face moments of humour.
Yes, I think so. I think there was a moment which was rather in your face. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a bit where Julianne Moore has a conversation with somebody, and it's all kind of light-hearted, and who's your boyfriend, and what's he like? Meanwhile, Julianne Moore is shitting quite loudly on the toilet.
Knickers round her knees, you know.
Yeah, looking proper skanky.
Yeah.
She was amazing.
Yeah, it was really good.
So, did you enjoy the film? You've not said.
Sorry, I think so. Yeah,
You did. Didn't.
I wasn't like a massive fan of Cosmopolis.
I was,
to be honest. I might have to rewatch it or something.
Well,
but
I think that most people weren't a massive fan of Cosmopolis, but I really liked it.
yeah.
So I just think all those people are idiots. Didn't get it.
Maybe I didn't get it. I mean,
Idiot.
as soon as I do get it, then I might still not like it. But
No.
But this one, yeah, I think I did. I think
Well,
it
did
was
you or
really.
didn't you?
Everybody was really fun and stuff. It's just I couldn't quite grasp what was kind of not what was going on, but what had happened, I guess, or
What
or
happened
what was,
is easier to explain than what was going on.
or at least I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to
What didn't you like about
make
it?
sense of it. Well, nothing really.
So
I
it's
guess
brilliant. It must have been a masterpiece. There's nothing he didn't like about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I agree, by the way. I thoroughly agree.
It was really good, and everybody played a really good part. I think Olivia Wilde wasn't really.
Is it Wilde?
It
I
is
get
Wilde.
confused between them all. Or
It
the
is.
Olivia's.
It is Wilde.
Who's the one in Tron Legacy?
That's
She's
Olivia
another Olivia.
Newton-John.
Olivia Newton-John in Tron Legacy. Yeah, she was de-aged to look like Jeff Goldblum, Jeff Bridges.
Imagine. She was underused but good in her small role.
It wasn't that small a role.
John Cook is quite small. She was on screen for about 5
it was
minutes.
an ensemble. Everyone.
Yeah, of course. But I mean,
equal.
Julianne Moore got quite a lot more.
Well, I think she had the more showy part.
I think she definitely had.
I think
a few
Olivia
more.
What's-Her-Face had some weird showy parts in that bath scene.
That's true.
But massive nipples. And I don't mean like circumference.
Yeah.
I mean droop like.
They just kind of point out and then fall, then dip at the
It's
end.
like a balloon when you've already blown it up and then let the air out, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm not being sexist, you know. Like,
No,
I'm
no.
not, it was a great performance.
I'm sure there's men with strange nipples as well, like that. It's not.
I'm sure there's men with strange, lots of things.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not-
I mean, the average set of cock and bollocks aren't normal looking. It's like somebody stuck an
Well,
alien on a man's body.
If it's average, then surely it is.
No, but it's still not a normal
you
body
mean-
part. Like you see arms, and you think like, all right, they look like they look normal for a body.
You can see how that's kind of worked
You
its
see
way
like
into
legs,
existence.
heads, and then you
Yeah.
see a dick, and you just think like, oh, why have they? Who designed that?
How uncouth.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there goes the gentleman dignity.
Yeah.
He's
yeah,
got
yeah.
a dick.
Best cover that up forever.
I know. Best hide that in your pants.
Yeah.
Maybe that's Anyway, there is
Covering
a
a
dick
lot.
scene. There is a dick in this movie.
Oh, there is?
There is, yeah.
I remember, yeah. It was odd.
I know it was odd.
Was
Well,
it-
the dick itself wasn't odd. I didn't see it that. Well, I mean, it was no more.
But
odd
it was
than
not a
normal dick.
situation.
And
that he was-
we were talking about Under the Skin a while ago, and I was saying I saw there's a scene in that where they have bone-ons, and I was like, oh my god, that's kind of shocking.
Yeah.
And then we watched this, and he didn't even have a bone on, and you were shocked. So now, can you not see? Because at the time you were like, "Oh, just the bone on, grow up." Can you not see?
I wasn't. No. I wasn't shocked. I thought it was funny, and I thought it was a little bit strange that he was
in Under the Skin.
No.
In this,
I
you
thought it
seemed
was-
a bit shocked.
I thought it was more.
Well, I hope it was shocked.
Played-
Anyway, you seem to get energy suddenly hit you. Agitated.
Yeah, I get agitated when I see a penis.
Okay.
In Under the Skin, I think it's quite downplayed. I mean, it's obviously
well,
there.
That's
it's
sort of
just,
quite shocking because you
it's
think
so
like,
subtle.
oh,
No,
there's a dick.
No, because I think in this one, I mean, the camera's low. It's forcing you to look.
No, it's not forcing you to look.
Well, it's not forcing you. You have
Some,
to.
you
So-
might have felt
so come
forced
on,
to
what?
look, but the camera wasn't forcing you to look. Though you could look at his face, you could have looked away from the TV.
Apart from anything, that's where all the action was as well. Like, or
You mean opposed to the man on the phone?
no, he had a phone there, but he was also kind of jiggling it around and stuff. And he
Well,
was doing
I
his
didn't
own.
notice. I was looking at the phone
My
and
point-
his face talking to the phone.
My
Why
point-
was he jiggling his penis? Weird. Why were you watching that?
The point, I'm just saying, it was less subtle than it was in Under the Skin.
Well, I really like Julianne Moore's performance to get off the penis that you
Of the
seem
guy
obsessed
who
with.
you meet once. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Julianne Moore was absolutely amazing.
She was blindingly
She was.
stonking, if that's is that a phrase?
What does that mean?
Is that a phrase?
It means
She's
you think she was
good,
really fit.
exceedingly good.
Yeah, she was.
She
really-
was fit.
Yeah, she is. And I said not to sound like we're all judging all women by their appearance again.
No.
But because I mentioned the
We'll get on
nipples
to
before,
Wazikowska and her burn marks later.
she was good as well. But Julianne Moore in this, like, she's kind of got a wrinkly like mouth and stuff like that, and I just thought, oh, that's good. An actress who looks the age she is,
Yeah.
as opposed to what's her face, Bridget Jones,
she-
who plows so much chemicals into her forehead because she's so happy that she changes how she looks.
Literally, her identity is now
Yeah.
different
Got you.
because she didn't like her.
Yeah, and like people like, I don't know, she's not an actress, whatever, but Cher or whoever, or Mickey Rourke even. It's like, yeah, you don't look about 60, but you don't look human either. And as an actor, surely your point is that you want to be able to, A, play various characters, not just some mutant from the planet fucked up. And secondly, you want to be able to express, which you can't really do if you can't move your forehead.
Well,
So I think that Julianne Moore should be praised for showing so much of herself in such a, an unconscious
everything was
way.
shown. Yeah.
As in, like, she wasn't conscious. She wasn't, I knew she was conscious she was showing herself, but she wasn't bothered about it.
Yeah.
Is what I mean.
Yeah.
Self-conscious. Yeah. So yeah, she was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, she was. She was.
And credit should also go to John Cusack, who plays a weirdo.
He looks like he's had Botox.
He might have done. He did look a bit weird. There was a bit where I was
Yeah.
thinking like he's
His
sort of
forehead's a
changing
little
into
too-
Nicolas Cage. like with the crazy hair and the big forehead.
He looks a bit more like
Val Kilmer, yeah, like
John
three times.
Travolta.
Oh, don't say that. That's not
John
nice.
Travolta's who I was going for.
What
It's
a horrible
the
thing to say. He does not look like John Travolta.
And he was doing those weird massages.
John
You
Travolta
know what
didn't
Travolta's
do
like?
the weird massage. John Travolta got the weird massage.
I reckon he did.
If you ever want to make yourself feel ill, read out the lawsuit presented
the
against John
transcripts.
Travolta because he went a bit too far with the massage.
Yes.
Masseuse apparently.
He started.
He got the masseuse to massage his anus. That literally is what it said.
Yeah. He was apparently parting his buttocks.
Yeah.
And like,
This is legal documents. Google it.
Yeah, it's all
not
available.
being crude.
No, there's
legal.
no age rating on these things either. It's as long as your imagination can cope. It's all in there.
I don't think it can.
Yeah.
John Travolting.
Yeah.
What were we saying? Oh, John Cusack. Yeah, he's good. And Maya Wasikowska. She's good. I don't know how to say her name.
Just try at least.
Maya Wonderland. What's the point in trying? I'm only going to get it wrong.
Yeah, but you just disregarding even more the fact that it's a.
I'm respecting
it's a
her name
difference.
so much. I don't want to insult
You're
it.
You're not respecting it by going very good guy.
Don't be so rude. She was good, and I really like Robert Pattinson, who was in this.
I mean, it's just a shame that he had such a bad, rap from Twilight because he's really grown into his own, and you probably don't think he's that bad and stuff.
I think he's good. I haven't seen. I've seen the first Twilight.
What I'm saying, but
I didn't even hate the first Twilight. I didn't hate it. I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. It didn't deserve the hate that it got.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I don't know.
It did. Yes, it did. It was bloody awful.
It wasn't bloody awful.
It was awful.
I've seen a lot worse than Twilight.
Honestly.
Yeah.
We'll watch it again sometime, and we'll do a director's commentary.
I don't like it. I don't want to watch it. I mean, I will watch it again if you want, but
it's education.
I think it got a lot of hate for what it was. There are worse films out there.
I don't think you're right. You're remembering it correctly, to be honest.
Well, fine, but that's fine.
Right, problem solved.
Well,
argument over.
What's it called? Aren't we? We're talking about Maps to the Stars, a David Cronenberg
We
film.
were, and then we changed.
Oh yeah, but we've already been talking for ages.
So, what do you think was like the kind of like I don't know? Was there an overarching kind of underbelly of the story? Like, was there a real solid kind of?
Well, you can't really say without ruining the twists. Because there are certain parallels between people's actions and the actions of their parents, and
yeah, it's strange how certain things do kind of correlate between the ages and stuff like that, and between the generations, I should say.
Forbidden love.
Yeah,
and I think, like we said before, about people who think the world revolves around them. Even at the end, they've put a lot of importance on for what are two fucked up people doing a fucked up thing, but it's played off like some sort of moment for the ages, like meaningful thing. So yeah, it's really good. I like David Cronenberg very much, and this shows at least one scene that harks back to his body horror roots.
Why do you like Cronenberg so much? Not to draw this out more.
Because he's a genius. What's not to like about David Cronenberg, the inventor of body horror? Yeah. I mean, beyond anything, his films are amazing.
There's a moment where you really see the Cronenbergian style shine through, isn't there? With the
Oscar, or whatever it is.
The obviously an Oscar.
Carrie Fisher shows up as herself.
Oh yeah.
Briefly. She's got a famous mum,
Who's her?
Is it Debbie Reynolds?
I don't know.
It's Debbie someone. I always get confused.
Reynolds.
It's either Debbie Reynolds or Debbie Harry's. I get confused. It's probably Debbie Reynolds. I think it's Debbie Reynolds.
What was the reference to? Because somebody told Julianne Moore to kind of go back to Oz or something like that.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
She said that to to Maya What's Face. Go back to Kansas.
Yeah, yeah. What happened with Judy Garland? Wasn't there like a mum?
Yeah, Julie Garland's the mum of Liza Minnelli.
Yeah.
Who turned out fine.
Okay, fair. I just had to clarify that. Yeah.
Yeah, I did get onto that as well. Like when she mentioned that, I thought, that's a mother-daughter thing as well.
Yeah. Where there's kind of a disturbing relationship and past.
I think for Liza Minnelli, if she was starring a remake of Wizard of Oz, she'd have to play the Tin Man. Not because he got heart.
just so they can cover her up.
Just so they don't, because he can't move his forehead either. Is it him without heart?
Yeah, the Tin Man needs a heart. Yeah.
Yeah. Or any of them, which are, I don't know, any of the characters alcoholics.
I imagine
Cowardly
Dorothy
Lion
is now. Yeah.
Well,
after
dead.
seeing that dead, the the dead midget in the forest.
That's not how that happened. Anyway, bye everyone.
You can't just drop that. Oh, fine. Bye.